In this video, we're going to look at the image swap application. Let's pull it up real quick. We remember seeing this earlier. When we click on an image, it updates this image down here and shows the big version of that image, along with the caption. In this case, deer at play. In this case, the big one. This one is grazing bison. And the default is catch and release. So let's look at the HTML for this, and then we'll look at how this is coded using jQuery instead of JavaScript. So this is our page. Okay, we have a heading, fishing images, and we have a paragraph that says click on an image to enlarge it. And let's take a look at this. So we have an unordered list called image list. And inside it, we have 4 list items. Each list item contains an anchor tag, and inside the anchor tag, it has an image tag. Now, there's a reason behind this. Because we used an anchor tag, a hyperlink around the image, it can receive focus, so that we can set focus to a particular image to start with. And when we looked at this, by default, the focus is set to this one. It has a square box around it. When we click off, it doesn't have focus anymore. It also makes it, because the image elements are inside the anchor elements, it provides accessibility for people who are motor impaired. So since those things can receive focus, the user can actually press the tab key to switch focus, and they can swap the image by using the enter key. So that's a good reason to use the anchor tag around those images, because we could probably write this without doing that, but this makes it more handicap accessible for people that might have disabilities. Let's look then at the CSS. Let's look and see how this works. Oh, we didn't talk about this. There's an H2 for the caption down here. And there's a paragraph with an image called main, with an ID of main image. And that's the image we'll be swapping out with our code. And we'll find out that our JavaScript using jQuery. And notice here's our jQuery loading right here. And then our swap.js right there. JavaScript is actually really simple. Look at it. So what are we going to do? When the document's ready, we're going to go get all of the anchor tags that are in the image list ID section. Okay? And for each one of those anchor tags, we're going to associate a new image and set its source to the href for that link. Okay, so this is preloading the images. That's not a whole lot different other than we're using the .each method, which makes it a little bit shorter and easier to read. Then we're going to set up event handlers for the links. So we're going to get all of the anchor tags in our image lists again, and we're going to set a click event for what happens when somebody clicks on one of those links. Okay, we're going to pull out the event and see which link was clicked, and that'll be the current target, and we're going to set that to a variable called link. So by default, we're getting all the anchor tags, and then we're going to use the event parameter here to see which one was actually clicked on and stored in this constant called link. And then to swap the image, we're going to find that main image, set the source attribute. So we're going to set the attribute for that image. We're going to set its source to the href from that link that we just took out, from that link that we just found. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing with the caption. We're going to find the caption, set its text property to be the same as the link's title. Okay. And then because they're links and we don't actually want to go off the page and move to just the picture in the browser, we're going to prevent the default action that goes along with clicking a link, so it doesn't actually open that image by itself. It stays on this page and just swaps the image and the text. Okay. And then of course, once our document got loaded here, takes the first list item, the first anchor tag that's in the first list item, and sets the focus to that. And that's it. Nice, short, sweet, easy to read image swap using jQuery.